I am 15 weeks pregnant today, and I'm a certified nurse midwife, so I know exactly what's going on with my body and my baby right now, so I'm going to tell you about it. And let me tell you, this is a juicy week, okay? I love the 15th week of pregnancy. A lot of cool stuff's happening. So stick around for this one. It's a good one. My rising levels of estrogen, produced mainly by my fully established placenta, has now started to really have an impact on my hair and nail growth. Those hormones elongate the growth phase of my hair, making it look thicker and fuller. My nails grow faster. And because of that increased blood volume that we already talked about, your face looks fuller and more plump. And that's what we call the pregnancy glow. Now, my little baby had taste buds last week, but they didn't have the cranial nerves necessary to transmit the signals from the tongue. Now they do. My amniotic fluid actually has a taste, and when I eat something flavorful or spicy, it can change the taste of my amniotic fluid within 2 hours. And because my baby has taste buds that are operational now, they can taste what I taste, essentially. They also now have all of their inner ear bones needed to perceive sounds. That is still very much under development. However, they can perceive a lot of low toned sounds, like for example, the beating of my heart or like GI sounds. They are developing their fingerprints this week. Deep ridges in the dermis of their skin are forming. And by the end of this week, those fingerprints are going to be set for life. Another absolutely wild thing about this week is that if I am carrying a daughter, she has 2 million follicles, otherwise known as egg cells, in her ovaries right now. All the eggs that she will ever need for her entire life, which means that I'm not only carrying my daughter, but I'm also carrying 50% of the DNA of all of my future grandchildren that she might have. Think about that for a second, okay? Every cell in my body was once my mother's egg cell. Because you have to remember, the sperm, super tiny, disintegrates essentially as soon as it gets in, and it leaves behind 50% of the DNA. But the actual cell body, all the mitochondria, the cytoplasm, all that stuff, is my mother's egg cell. So every cell in my body came from an egg cell that was once in my mother's ovary, even when she was a tiny little fetus the size of a navel orange in my grandmother's womb. What? That means that most of me existed back when my grandma was pregnant with my mom. See, I told you this week was going to be a good one. I hope you guys are enjoying following along. Let me know in the comments if you have learned something new this week.